Are you there? Hello? Ah, there you are. It was rude to keep me waiting. I see that once again you were preoccupied with that writing machine of yours. Writing more letters to your mystery person again, are we? I thought I would bring you some refreshments. It's 1:30, and you've been writing away since you finished breakfast. You must be famished by now. Ah, yes. Would you mind letting me in? To think that you'd keep your dear Butler waiting any longer outside in the hallway would break my heart. Thank you. No, I can get the door. There. Now let me put this down here. It's good to see that even though you've been spending more and more time in your quarters, you still take comfort in listening to the birds. There's nothing worse than me imagining you sitting in a dark, stuffy room, wasting away. The sounds of spring birds, the warm light from the sun above on your skin, comforting you against the cool breeze. Don't you find the experience quite sublime? Look, you can even see the mountains from here, harboring the remnants of winter's snow. Well, that's enough of my awful poetic descriptions, wouldn't you say? There's a reason why I'm a dancer and not a poet. Come, sit down next to me. Yes, it's about time you took a break from sitting at your desk. As you can observe, I've brought you tea, a fine slice of sponge cake, and some chocolates, hand-selected by me right from the pantry. Of course I know they're your favorite. I wouldn't get you anything less. It's been a while since we last talked face to face, hasn't it? Yes, I've always been here for you. I serve you at breakfast, I accompany you when out in the courtyard, and I am your companion when traveling with your family. But I've missed speaking with you alone. It's been about 2 months now since you found me on that winter night. In the ballroom, remember? We danced. Well, I taught you how to dance adequately, at least. And we spoke. Before you left, I asked you to come to me regarding your courting offer. You never came. It's not like I'm concerned or anything. Your decisions are your own. It's good to be with you like this, nonetheless. Come, let me serve you some tea and cake. There, let me just... Your hands, they're filthy and bruised. What on earth have you done to them? I told you that you've been spending far too much time on that typewriter. Let me see them. Oh dear, look at them. So delicate yet awfully tarnished. I can't bear to see them like this. Let me just rub the ink away. No, don't you worry about getting my handkerchief smudged with ink. It's what it's there for. Trust me, I would dirty my face if I had to. Anything to clean up that sorry state which you call those hands. Such a mess. There, I'll clean again. Can't have you walking around the castle looking like you've had a fist fight with a handful of blueberries, can we? I'm holding your hands tightly. My apologies. Perhaps it's my turn to be as stiff as a scarecrow this time around. Forgive me. Why am I so nervous? Me? No, I'm just... You know, it has been quite a while since I've been in your quarters. You used to spend more time in the servants' quarters when we were kids. You and your family used to share your toys with us, if I remember correctly. You do remember, don't you? It makes me smile knowing that you do remember. Look, you even kept the knight and princess figures up on your shelf. I can't quite remember. When we used to play with them, was I the knight and you were the princess? Or were you the knight and I was the princess? I'm fond of those halcyon days. It was just me, you, and nothing in between. No duty, no responsibilities. I see you have expanded your collection of toys too. A musket man and a rifleman, if I'm correct. Such barbaric weapons of war. I don't remember ever seeing those toys specifically. I just hope that you remember those days fondly too. Yes? Is something the matter? You're wondering if there is something the matter with me? No, I'm fine. Drop the facade. You know me too well. If you insist to know, I've been up late at night on several occasions, wandering the castle until I end up in the ballroom where I usually practice my dancing. My mind keeps recalling our dance. I was happy, truly happy. Despite you stepping on my foot, it felt like I was somewhere different, with just you and me. Then I look out of the window across the courtyard. I see a light flicker away from behind the shutters of your window. I'm reminded that since that night, you haven't come to see me. The day of the ball, after your uncle's wedding, I watched you. You danced. You danced the moves I taught you. I was so proud. As the night went on, you began to shine, like a beacon of pure light. As if a prismatic flower bloomed out of my heart, I felt that light reflect off of it. Excuse my bad poetry, but watching you dance, I saw myself in you, and it made me recognize how much I love you, and unexpectedly made me love myself, if only for a brief moment. But even though I encouraged you to dance with the other lords and ladies at the ball, the fact that I was unable to join you hurt. Then I saw you dance with someone that also reflected that light of yours. You talked and talked into the night with them. I presume that is who you are talking to this very day. Am I correct? I thought so. For the last month, I've noticed that your father's courier has changed his routines on several occasions, specifically picking up letters of unknown origin from the maids. I presume these are the letters you're writing to your mystery person. From what I observed from walking to your quarters, it more or less confirms that it is to an individual of high stature. The family crest wax seal you have placed next to your typewriter. These are used for official communications, are they not? Whilst I didn't have much time, the words I caught from the paper currently lodged in your writing machine reads, "I hope you are safe, displaying clear care and affection." What do you mean, don't get the wrong idea? I saw you laughing at their jokes during the night of the ball, and touching arms. I may not have wealth or prestige, but I I know you better than anyone else. Perhaps your mother was right. Perhaps it was time for you to find someone to partner you off to continue your family's name. Don't touch me. Spare me your pity, for I have no use for it. Cousin? That was your cousin. What do you mean? The one that danced with you, made you laugh. That was your cousin? I didn't recognize them, but to be honest, your uncle's family is large. Oversized, some might say. But the letters? I see. You're writing short stories? Why? They're going away for a long time? Please don't tell me it's for that reason. I have noticed the increase in the number of telegrams your father has been receiving recently. If it is the case I think it is, I understand your concern for their safety also. I'm sorry for stepping out of line like that. I shouldn't have raised my voice at you. Jealous? Me? Of course not. I wouldn't. Okay. Maybe I was. But just a little. Don't laugh. I'm still quite bitter, you know. Why didn't you let me read your stories? We used to play pretend and make up stories as children. You thought I wouldn't be interested? That I'm only interested in dancing? Of course not. I would be interested. It's you, after all, who's writing. I would love to read your stories sometime. Regardless, please forgive my outburst. I couldn't begin to think of what a world without you would be like. You knew? You knew that if you didn't come to me with the courting offer, I would come to you. I think I understand. I think I do, at least. Huh? Why are you... Did you just kiss me? That's your answer, then. Thank you. Whilst I was planning on spending the afternoon serving you tea and feeding you cake and chocolates, I think this calls for something more special. I think this calls for another dancing lesson. Come. There. Shuffle close and wrap your arms around my waist. Good. And now I shall wrap mine around yours, but place my spare hand over your heart. A hug? No. This is more. If I shuffle my left foot forward and move my right back, and then you move your own forward, we can gently sway together, moving slowly and carefully in a circle. There, just like that. There's no music this time. That's where you're wrong. I'm moving my steps in rhythm to your heartbeat. A perfect melody, unique and yours alone. It might be selfish in this moment of vulnerability, but may I request something from you? Well, I would like you to make me a promise. That being, please look at me as more than just a butler from now on. And for now, please just hold me like this a little longer. In return, I promise that I will be by your side, to protect you, to stay with you, beyond my duties as a butler. I will remember this promise forever. Just imagining listener Chan being like, "Ooh, you jelly, you were peanut butter and jelly."